There's several things I thought I'd covered in my last video, but it cut off before I'd finished them. I'm going to get to my operation here in a couple of minutes. Now I'm going to start off with the Saver for Parts guy's latest video where he's talking about this I'm not saying it right. It's some type of messaging service, a text messaging service that doesn't go through the internet. It uses a radio frequency link to connect different devices. I got to thinking, now what a lot of people are going to be doing, instead of going to Mestastic, are just going to be using plain old CB radios. I mean, if the world goes to crap, the idea is that if the internet is no longer there, maybe some local event has knocked out, Wi-Fi, the internet, maybe a worldwide calamity has knocked out, or maybe people over in Russia, someplace where Putin has a blocked internet. There's probably people over in that part of the world using something like Mestastic to communicate. I got to thinking, what a lot of people are going to be doing is using something far simpler. I know a technology that's been around there for 50, 70 years, something like that, CB radio. Now, a lot of people are going to have the old CB radios. Like I've got a whole pile of them. Some of them work, some of them don't. I bought them anytime I go into a thrift store and see one for $5, or there's places, use places that have the electronics, use electronics cheap. Sometimes I bought 2 or 3 radios over there from West Tech. If somebody wants to go in West Tech with me, hey, let me know, and we can head over there. It's in Phoenix. It's just east of Chase Field, but it's tricky to get in there, and it's kind of hard to direct somebody if somebody wants. They got use computers, and periodically you'll find all kind of stuff in there. It's potluck, but anyway, thinking for the Save It for Parts guy. A lot of people are going to be hopping on their CB radios if they can't talk to each other over the internet. If the Wi-Fi, if the cell phone network goes down, they're going to be pulling out the CB radio, putting the antenna on their car, and hooking that up. I'm sure there's a few hardcore CBers still out there. I need to pull mine out, hook up a good antenna. So I've got a whole bunch of them. I need to go through sometime again and figure out what works and what doesn't. I've got 2 or 3 sideband rigs. Some work, some don't. I've got some 23 channel sideband rigs. I know some of those work. Next thing I'm going to comment is for Bunny and Beyond Van Life, or the other chicks that, hey, if you want to join up with me and do a collab video with me, hey, comment on this video. Say, James, nothing romantic, nothing extracurricular. Just want to hike a mountain with you, just to see what how we work together. Let me know. Comment in this video. Say to Bunny. Bunny said she's heading to Phoenix, so maybe Bunny does want to do a collab video with me somewhere. Just tossing it out there. Or Bunny probably hates my guts and wants nothing to do with me. Either way, I'm a big boy. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Last thing I'm going to cover here is my hair amputation. I was covering that in the last video. Oh, I showed you the hair amputation is it's a painless, normally painless routine procedure. Mine was painless. There's so far only side effects of just maybe an 1/8 of an inch of hair. Now, when you get old like me and it's all gray, you'd prefer it as short as you can. So I periodically have this operation. Well, I did it myself. Just took a electric razor, or clippers, and went over it. I think I look a little cooler like this. I'm cooler in a physical sense. I don't have the hair there to keep in the heat. I don't know if I'm cooler in any other way or not. You tell me. Now, I anticipate, minimal side effects. I anticipate a fairly rapid recovery from my hair amputation. Of course, some people would refer to that as getting a haircut. Anyway, less sophisticated people would call that getting a haircut, I suppose. Anyway, ciao. For Bunny, if you want to meet up with me, let me know. Otherwise, I'll cry myself to sleep tonight. Not.